Hi guys, I hope you're all doing very well. In this video, I'm going to show you how I make my super nutritious green smoothie. So my green smoothie is like my tonic. It gives me my glow. I feel full of energy once I've had it, and I have it on a regular basis, like in fact a weekly basis. And without any further delays, let me show you how I make my super green smoothie. So these are all the ingredients, guys. It's quite a lot, but I did say super nutritious. Right, so we'll start adding our ingredients into the blender, and we'll start off with the cucumbers, and it's just a small piece, so we'll drop those in. And we've got 2 Brussels sprouts, superfood, super nutritious, they go in. And we've got our cabbage, which is a similar family to the Brussels sprouts, and we'll put those in. Some pak choy, got about 3 leaves here. Just cut these a bit smaller. I've washed all of these already, by the way. So always remember to wash your fruit and veg before you make your smoothie, especially if they're not organic, because as you know, all the chemicals that they use to spray the food is not good for your system. So we've got courgette, or some people call it zucchini. I'm going to cut that in half. That's going in too. I've got some grapes. Ideally I would prefer green grapes, but I just realised we haven't got any, so I'm using red instead. So that's gone in. We've got parsley. And I bet you're probably saying, how disgusting. But honestly, parsley is so good for you. Good at getting rid of all the toxins. And if I had coriander, I would have used coriander as well, but with Chris and Kelsey not liking coriander, I don't buy fresh coriander a lot. So that's parsley. Now we've got some broccoli. I'm not going to use all of this, but I will use 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the broccoli. Now we've got some spinach. So again, I'm not going to use all of this, probably just sort of half of it. Excuse the fingers. And that's going in. Some spinach in there. Now we've got kale. Just going to use some of it. Got some celery, just 1 little stalk. I'll just put that in. Actually, let me cut it a bit. Celery. Time for some fruit, and I've got some kiwi. I'm just going to quickly peel it. I'm going to put the whole kiwi in. There we are. Kiwis in, and I've got some pear. I'm only going to use half of it. Pears are quite sweet, and plus we've got the grapes. We don't want it to be too sweet. So some pears. Push this down now. It's getting full. We're nearly there. Some avocado. So I've got half of an avocado here. And I love putting avocado in my green smoothie. It just makes it really nice and creamy. So avocado is in. And now we've got a green apple. Again, I'm not using all of it. Literally just need about that much. When you're juicing, you use a lot more fruit. But with the smoothie, Obviously you can't cram all of it in the blender, so you use a lot less when you're making the smoothie. But if I was juicing, I probably would have used all of that apple. And so we've got lime. Just going to squeeze it with my hands. So I've put all of that lime in, and I'm going to put some lemon as well. So that's the lime and lemon in, and now it's time for some liquid and some powder. So some of these, they don't taste very good at all, but they're very good for you. And so I've got here some choy seeds and some flaxseed, but it's the spirulina, moringa, and the wheatgrass, and the chlorella. Honestly, I cannot promise you that they will taste great in the smoothie, but I haven't put a lot. I only use a very small amount. That's all you need, especially if you're going to have it on a regular basis. I'm just going to put all of this in now. This is not even a teaspoon, it's a lot less than a teaspoon. So you don't need loads of it. But it's super alkalizing, and it's really good for you. So we're going to put all of that in to the blender. Yeah, I think spirulina is the worst. Honestly, I hate the taste of it, but I drink it because I know it's really good for me. Okay, so I've put all of that into the blender. Now it's time for one of my favourite ingredients, and it's my cinnamon, of course. So I'm going to put some of that in now. And although I've put flaxseed in already, I'm just going to put a bit more because this one has biocultures and some extra and a bit of vitamin D. So I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of this as well. Lots of omega-3. And finally, our coconut water. And this is my favourite coconut water to use. I don't always have it, but because you can't get it from all the shops and all the supermarkets, so I get this in Tesco's or in some of the Caribbean shops, and I prefer this one because it's not very sweet. And I do feel like a lot of the other coconut waters do have added sugar in them. So when you add them to your smoothie, especially if you're doing like a fruit smoothie, it just tastes too sweet. And I know it's the coconut water, but this one, it's just right. So I'm going to add the coconut water. And then to the top, but not too high. That's the coconut water in. And I tell you what, I nearly forgot my aloe vera. So let's cut some aloe vera. So this is my little aloe vera plant here. So we're just going to cut some of this off. Aloe vera is very bitter, as you know, but it's very, very good for you. It's good for lots of things. I'm only going to put a small piece in, about that size. But I'm going to peel the skin off first. So we just need the jelly bit in the middle. And usually sometimes, if I'm not going out or not going anywhere, once I peel the skin off, I usually rub this on my face because aloe vera is really good for the skin. I'm not doing that now, but yeah, it's really good for your skin. So that's the jelly bit in the middle here. I'm going to stick that in there as well. But you don't need loads of it because it's very bitter. So if you don't want the smoothie to be too bitter, don't put too much. Just a small bit. Right, so I'm going to cover this now and put it to blend. Okay, we're going to blend this now. Right, so here we've got our smoothie, and I usually leave my smoothie to blend for at least a couple of minutes because I like to make sure it's all the fruits and veg have all blended up. And this is the texture we've got. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. In fact, I'm going to add a bit more coconut water. I don't like my smoothie too thick, but that's a really good even consistency. Okay, so we can now pour that in the glass. Right, so I'm just going to add some strawberries and bananas to this. And that's it, guys. When I make my smoothies, I do let it last me for at least 2 to 3 days because it is time consuming enough getting all the stuff out of the fridge, cutting it all up. So if you can let it last you for a few days, then that will be a bonus. I'm just sticking these on top. There we are. So that's it, guys. Our smoothie is finished. Our super nutritious green smoothie. So this is really pleasant to drink. It's not horrible. It's not bitter. You can't taste the aloe vera. You can taste a tiny bit of the spirulina, but because we've got the kiwi, the lime, the grapes and the pear, it's just really helped to make it taste a lot more pleasant. But honestly, it doesn't taste bad at all. But when you drink this, you will know and will feel, it will just give you that boost knowing that you've had something so nutritious. So please try it out and connect with me down below. Comment with me and let me know, how do you get your green smoothie? Do you use a powder? Do you buy it in the shops? Do you make it yourself? It would be really good to hear from you. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on my other socials. And please check out my other videos on food, family and lifestyle. Thank you for watching. See you next time.